Needless to say, we're going to try to get this thing working and get it going. April 15th is the deadline, as by board agreement. Well, if we have to, we can extend it.
Great, that's what I'm saying.
That's fine. Okay. F3, FYI, student tentative retention list.
And are we now doing after-school tutoring, as we
Yes,
normally do,
yeah.
to get this total down?
Yeah. My question, though, is how many people do we have after-school tutoring?
15, that's the maximum that the Tazewell County Health Department will let us have for, per teacher. So basically they fund for there to be one teacher and they will allow up to 15. I think there actually might be 16. We might be one over. I know that I believe all 16 kids are those who are in danger of being retained.
Do you want to talk about
Yes.
what you do with that and
I-
want to talk about how you approach retention?
Well, first off, this number says 30. I know that since this list came out, 2 of those individuals have actually moved, so that brings us down to 28. This list actually included special education students, which that determination is made up of the special education team a lot of times in terms of whether or not they're retained. Also, that this was the end of the third 9 weeks grading period, so I expect that this list will be greatly reduced once those grades come out.
Would it behoove us to have a little additional help after school besides just one staff member?
It wouldn't. It certainly wouldn't hurt. I mean, it'd be helpful, yes. Are you talking specifically about those who are in danger of being retained or just in general?
Well, I was just wondering if we could do a better job if we had 2 teaching staff after school instead of just the one.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, then we could add more kids to it, yeah.
Well, and maybe by eliminating the transportation, I don't know, something's not budgeted. The only thing, we could get 2 teachers or 1 teacher in a bus. You can't have both.
I do know right now the majority of the kids who are attending tutoring, they do utilize the transportation
Right.
option. I don't know if they would, maybe they, of course, they could live just a few blocks down the street and they ride the bus because they can, because we're transporting all the kids from tutoring.
So who's sending the transportation?
The grant, we got a grant for this. Yeah, the problem is not, could all kids benefit from after-school tutoring? Absolutely. Who's going to pay for it?
I think our concern is with the number that you have on retentions. So do you have any idea if the ones that are taken after school tutoring are on this list?
Oh yeah, most of them who were taking
Most
after-school
of them?
tutoring.
So we're
on this
covering
list.
them as it
And I
is.
expect a lot of them will be taken off once the third 9 weeks report cards come out, which we'll be printing those tomorrow. So we'll know more then.
So you've been trying to focus those that are falling lower? in
Yeah,
this?
teachers they specifically encourage students who are in danger of failing to attend tutoring.
Julie, can you speak to yours?
All of the retentions that we have right now will be going through, if they have not already, be going through the building support team. And that team will be reviewing all the data that the teacher brings to them, classroom data, MAC data,